Hey gang, and welcome back. These videos are brought to you by Card Conduit, the best place to sell your unused collection fast and easily. 401 Games, Canada's top shop for all your hobby and TCG needs. Dragon Shield, the strongest sleeves for your strongest decks. Moxfield, the easiest way to store and share your deck lists. And Foil Armor, flatten your foils fast. Today's game has Sammy winning the die roll and starting us off. He draws and plays a Rockfall Veil. Arja's turn has him playing a tapped Spar's Headquarters and passing. Mathieu plays an island. Max has got Modern All-Star Valakut and passes after it comes into play. Sammy's land is a Wastewood Verge, and he pays 2 for a Farseek, passing while searching. Arja draws and plays a Hinterland Harbor, and pays a blue and a green for Growth Spiral. He draws a card, and puts a forest into play from it, and then taps the forest for an Elvish Mystic. Matt's turn has him playing an island and casting Sword of the Anime. Max draws, plays a mountain, and casts Thrill of Possibility. He discards a card and draws 2 and passes after that. Sammy's turn has him casting Wild Growth on Ziatora's Proving Ground, and he then follows up by casting Ellie and passes. Arja brings out Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth, and then pays enough for Miss Bumbleflower. Mathieu's got a Cavern of Souls, naming Merfolk as it comes in, and then casts an uncounterable Namor and passes. Max drops a mountain, and then casts Worn Power Stone. Sammy draws and swings Ellie at Max. On attack, he makes a Cordyceps, also going at Max. This has Max taking a total of 3. In his second main phase, he then casts an Ophiomancer and passes to Arja. Arja draws, playing out of Plains, and then casts a Metastatic Evangel. He has Max draw a card off of Mrs. Bumbleflower, and he puts a +1/+1 counter onto her. Arja then casts a Filigree Vector, and gives Max the card draw again. He puts the counter this time on the Evangel, plus draws 2, and then as the Vector comes in, puts a +1/+1 counter onto each of his creatures, and gets to proliferate thanks to the Evangel trigger as well. Going to combat, Arja swings Bumbleflower at Sammy, dealing 4 and passing. Mathieu's land for turn is a Trenzalore Clock Tower, and he then equips the Sword of the Animist onto Namor. He then swings him at Max, and on attack gets a Cordyceps from Ellie, plus Mathieu gets to go and find a land. Max then takes the hit for 3 and passes. Max draws, plays a mountain, and then casts Thor. He doesn't exile an instant or sorcery, although he probably should have, and he then casts a Wayfarer's Bauble, pinging Ellie for 1 before passing turn. Sammy draws, and brings out Life of the Party. Each opponent gets a token copy of it, and Sammy then swings his copy of it at Mathieu. Matt takes the hit, and Sammy passes. Arja draws and casts a Boreal Druid, giving Max a draw, and pumping his copy of Life of the Party with a counter. It then enters, and he gets to proliferate thanks to the Evangel, and he follows up by casting Thalia. He has Max drawing again, and gets to proliferate yet again once it comes in. Arja then swings the Life of the Party at Mathieu as well, Bumbleflower at Sammy, and the Evangel at Max. They all take the hits, and Arja passes. Matt's turn has him playing an island, and casting Kindred Discovery. On cast, he makes 2 Merfolks off of Namor, and then names Merfolk with the Discovery as it comes in. Going to combat, he swings the Life of the Party at Max, and Namor at Sammy. On attack, Matt gets an island, and draws a card off Kindred Discovery. Sammy and Max then take their damage, and after that, Max passes. Max draws, plays a mountain, and swings Thor and the Life of the Party at Arja. Arja takes the hit, and Max then casts Fall of Care Andros, which in turn has Thor dealing 3 damage to Thalia, and Max then passes turn. Sammy draws, and brings out an Agitator Ant. He then swings the Life of the Party at Arja. Arja takes the hit, and Sammy then moves to his end step. He gets a trigger from his Ant, and he and Arja put counters onto their Life of the Parties, while Mathieu and Max put the counters on their commanders. Arja's land drop is a Mistgate Pathway, and he pays 2 for an Arcane Signet. This is Max drawing a card, and Arja pumping up the Boreal Druid. He then casts an Avicen's Pilgrim. he gives Max another card, pumps Bumbleflower, and draws 2 cards, and proliferates again as the Pilgrim comes in. He then follows up with Ghostly Prison, giving Max even more cards, and this time putting a counter onto the Boreal Druid. Moving to combat, Arja swings the Life of the Party, Filigree Vector, and the Evangel at Max, and Miss Bumbleflower goes at Sammy. Max responds by casting Chaos Warp and targets the Evangel, and this has Thor dealing 3 damage to the Boreal Druid. Since it's more damage than he needs to do, he gets to amass 1 off the fall. Chaos Warp then shuffles the Evangel in, with Arja revealing a forest off the top and putting to the field. Before moving to blocks, Arja then casts Path to Exile on the army token. This gets Arja another counter onto Bumbleflower, dealing lethal commander damage to Sammy, and Max takes the hit to the face, dropping to 3. After that, he passes turn. Matt draws, plays an island, and then swings Namor and Life of the Party at Arja, paying for the Ghostly Prison triggers. On attack, Matt gets an island, and draws a card from the Kindred Discovery. Arja blocks the Life of the Party with Bumbleflower, but takes the damage from Namor. In his second main phase, Matt then casts Propaganda. This makes him a Merfolk token, and he draws from the Discovery trigger. He follows up with Skull Clamp, and passes. Max draws, playing Carekeep, and then casts Jessica's Will, targeting Arja. Thor deals 3 damage to Arja's face, and Max opts to only make the mana, and uses it to help cast Impulsivity. The Impulsivity casts Call Forth the Tempest from his graveyard, and Thor deals another 8 to Arja. Call Forth the Tempest then hits Flame Javelin, dealing 4 damage from the spell itself to Arja, and 6 damage with Thor's trigger. It then hits Cathartic Reunion, which hits Arja for another 2. Arja then casts Stubborn Denial on Call Forth the Tempest before it resolves, and gives Mathieu the card with Bumbleflower. Max then continues with the Faceless Looting, making a deal with Mathieu to take out Arja, and not have Mathieu kill him until his next turn. Matt agrees. Max then casts Mjolnir. This has Thor dealing 3 to a Merfolk token, and then Mjolnir comes in, dealing 4 to Arja to finish him off. Max also gets to amass 2 from the Call trigger, and passes to Matt. Matt draws, plays an island, and then casts Omniscience. This makes him 3 Merfolk token, and he draws 3 cards as they come in. And he's able to cast from hand for free Lord of Atlantis. Matt then continues the Mind Over Matter, making 4 more Merfolk and drawing 4 more cards. He's then able to cast from hand Arcane Signet and Lightning Greaves for free. He casts the Overture half of Jador to mill half of Max's library, and makes another 2 more Merfolk, drawing 2 more cards. He then follows up with a Midnight Clock, drawing a card as he makes a token, and then a Seafloor Oracle, and Daughter of the Deep, and continues to draw as they enter as well. Matt then follows that up with Biden of Thassa, making 2 more Merfolk, and drawing 2 cards. He then moves to combat and swings only 2 Merfolk at Max. On attack, he draws 2 from the Kindred Discovery, and Max eats both of them with Thor and Impulsivity as he blocks. After combat, Mathieu casts Search for Azcanta, making a token, drawing a card as it enters, and then clamps the Cordyceps, drawing 2 more. He follows up by casting Sapphire Medallion. He then discards 8 cards, untapping Trenzalore Clocktower 8 times, and then uses the mana to help cast Pull from Tomorrow, putting 8 into the X. This has Matt making 2 more Merfolk tokens, drawing 2 as they enter, and before letting the spell resolves, he casts Twin Cast and targets Pull from Tomorrow. He in turn holds priority, casting Narset's Reversal on the Twin Cast, and then Twin Cast again on the Pull from Tomorrow. This has him drawing a bunch of cards, one of which is Treachery, which he casts and makes 2 more Merfolk token, draws 2 more cards, and then steals Thor. He untaps some of his lands, and gets to cast Soul Ring. Matt then keeps his deal, passing without killing Max on his turn. But on Max's upkeep, Matt casts Blue Sun Zenith, putting 0 into the X, and is able to deal 3 damage to Max to finish him off with Thor and win the game. Game review time. So this was another fun one. I think the only deck that didn't really get to show off was probably Sammy's. Thor got to blast people in the face, which was awesome, and I love that Namor just went crazy making merfolks and getting so many advantages as a result of that. Kinder Discovery paid off so well, and obviously Omniscience was the card of the game since it allowed Mathieu to do all that stuff, but I think the deck did really well otherwise. Bumbleflower was so aggressive as well. That early start with the Metastatic Evangel and the Filigree Vector had Arja pumping out counters, and he was getting massive for very little investment. It was great. This video wouldn't be possible without the help from my sponsors, but it definitely wouldn't be possible without the help from you, the viewers, and my patrons. So I just want to say thank you for watching, and to remember, friends are just opponents you haven't eliminated yet.